is trying to force this cup on them. He's trying to force them to consume this thing. Watch this. Let me continue reading. It says this. And when they had called the king to the king, there came out Eliakim the son of Hilkiah, which was over the household, Shebna the scribe, and Joah the son of Ashma the recorder. Watch this. Rabshakeh said unto them, so now we see who's speaking, the cupbearer. He's trying to force something on them. He's trying to force a philosophy on them. He's trying to force a belief system on them. Let's take a look at what he's trying to force on them. Watch this. And Rabshakeh said unto them, speak ye now to Hezekiah, thus saith the great king of Assyria, what confidence is there wherein thou trustest? Meaning, what do you call yourself believing in? You better know who you believe in. We better know that we believe in the Most High God.
Hallelujah.
You better know, amen, that you trust, amen, in this word of God, amen, and that we believe in God, and I don't care what the enemy is trying to force you to consume or what he's trying to get you to drink, amen. Do not consume the philosophies of the enemy, amen, that is trying to pull you out of the promise of God, amen, but you continue, amen, to consume, amen, Jesus Christ, this word, amen, and how God has things lined up for your life. Y'all still with me? Yeah. I'm not trying to get deep. I just got to be real about this word. Amen. Right. Watch this. And Rabshakeh said unto them, speak ye now to Hezekiah, thus saith the king of Assyria, what confidence is there within thou trustest? Watch this. Thou sayest, watch this. Thou sayest, but they are but vain words. I have counsel and strength for war. Now on whom dost thou trust that thou rebellest against me? Now behold, watch this, thou trust upon the staff of the bruised reed, even upon Egypt, which if a man lean, it will go through his hand and pierce it. So Pharaoh is king of Egypt unto all that trust on him. So now, interesting he said that. See, the enemy don't always know what you trust in. Then he does. He said, what do you trust in? Your God. He said, what do you trust in? Pharaoh? See, that's all a woo game. That's all it is to put you in fear. But you cannot allow the enemy's words to place you in fear. He says, if you lean on Pharaoh, he's a bruised reed that pierces right through you. And he is God to all that believe in him. So we can't believe in bondage no more. While the enemy is trying to place you in exile, because you got to understand bondage and exile are two different things. Exile means you're already in the promise and you get snatched out. Or you're being asked to walk yourself out. He said, don't believe. He said, do you believe in bondage? He said, if you believe in Pharaoh, he said, then Pharaoh is the king to everyone that believes in him. So he says, you can't believe in your bondages no more. You can't turn to alcohol every time something gets hard in your life. You can't turn to that joint when things get hard in your life no more. You can't turn, amen, to the vices of this world in order to find an escape, because well, I was used to this thing over here and it provided me some comfort. You can't believe in those comfortable things that was bondage in your life no more, amen. You got to know who your God is, amen. Because when the Spirit of the Lord lives with us, we just have to know where to place our faith.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Watch this. Amen. Verse 22. But if ye say unto me, we trust in the Lord our God, watch this when he says this. Is not that he whose high places and whose altar Hezekiah have taken away? And have said to Judah and to Jerusalem, ye shall worship before this altar in Jerusalem? What is he saying? Let me break that down. Rabshakeh, you got to understand how insulting the devil can be. And how insulting the devil is to your God. He doesn't agree with your God.
Yes.
He said, okay, you're going to pray to an altar that even you're robbing from? You're going to pray to an altar that you're walking away from? You trust in a God that you have not submitted yourself to? Say, let me share something with you. When the devil tries to place you in fear, do not walk away from your God. Do not walk away from your God. Show him your faith. Show him the strength of your faith. Show him that you can stand upon the word of God. No matter what the devil says, amen, concerning your situation, even when he says, okay, it's getting darker and darker, amen, bless the Lord, amen, because you are the light and you are the children of light, amen. It don't matter how dark it get, amen, because if you stay in the light, the Bible declares that darkness flees from the light and darkness cannot even comprehend the light of God, amen. So you don't allow the enemy to get you to walk, amen, or to get you to run from the light of God. Amen. He's saying to the people, you believe in something that you yourself don't trust? Saints, let me share something with you. As Christians, when it looks like things are running out, cause prayer to run in.
That's right. That's right.
Cause your prayers to run in. See, a lot of times as Christians, people, things are running out and it looks like resources are drying up and people are walking away from their gifts and walking away from the call and walking away from the house of God because they've allowed the enemy to place them in fear or something. Saints, let me share. If the enemy has been threatening you and the enemy is trying to place you in fear, you need to, amen, find yourself closer and closer, amen, to the cross. You need to find yourself closer and closer to the house of God. You need to find yourself, amen, launched, fixed, and firm, amen, upon this word, amen, and do not be moved by the threats of the devil. Verse 23 says, now therefore I pray thee, give pledge to my Lord, the king of Assyria, and I will deliver thee 2,000 horses, if thou be able if thou be able on thy part to set riders upon them. So now you're going to see something. What did he just say there? He said, listen, he's telling the children of God to forget their God. He said, I'm going to give you some horses, but I don't even think you're able to put enough men on. I don't care what the devil promises you. Do not take it.
That's right. That's right.
Don't take it.
Amen.
Do not take it.
That's right.
God is able to supply all of your need according to his riches and glory in Christ Jesus. It doesn't matter what the devil promises. Because you got to understand something. If the devil says walk away from your position in order to accept him, you got to understand something. He's going to dry it up. Another thing about fear is this. The enemy doesn't necessarily, you got to understand something about fear. Fear does not have the power to kill you.
That's right.
Here's what fear does. It displaces you. Takes you out of position of your faith. Fear, after taking you out of position of your faith, what it wants to do is drain you of the resources that God has already given you. Because if it kills you, what can it get out of you? So it wants to keep you alive in order to drain you. It wants to keep you alive in order to remove what God has already given you. So we can't allow the enemy to place us in fear. No matter what the devil promises you, amen, know that your God is able to supply. Watch this, verse 23. Now therefore I pray thee, give pledge to my Lord, the king of Assyria, and I will deliver thee 2,000 horses, if thou be able in thy part to set riders upon them. Watch this. How then wilt thou turn away the face of one captain of the least of my master's servant, and put thy trust on Egypt for chariots and for horsemen? So he's trying to let them know that, listen, our army is so big you can't do nothing. Says again, you can't look at the numbers of, because that's the thing about the enemy. He wants things to look bigger than they actually are. Even he is not as big as people think he is. An angel kicked him out of heaven. Come on.
That's right.
An angel escorted him out of heaven. What can he do to our God? Watch this. Verse 25. I'm now come up. Verse 24. 5. I'm now come up without the Lord against this place to destroy it. The Lord said to me, go up against this land and to destroy it. Then said Eliakim, the son of Hilkiah, and Sheba and Jonah unto Rabshakeh, watch this, their fear. Listen, their fear. And rather than rebuke him, listen to what they said out of their fear. Speak, I pray thee, to thy servants in the Syrian language, for we understand it. And talk not with us in the Jews' language, in the ears of the people that are on the wall. What he's saying is, listen, speak in a way that we understand, that the other people can't hear you, because we don't want you to place them in fear. Watch his response. Watch his response, verse 27. But Rabsaken said unto them, hath my master sent me to thy master, and to thee, to speak these words? Have he not sent me to the men which sit on the wall, that they may eat their own dung and drink their own piss?
Oh, man. Wow.
Did I read that from the King James?
Wow. Yo.
No matter how the enemy is threatening you, saints, don't allow yourself to be moved from the Word of God. I'm going to be right and real in the Word. Don't allow the enemy to cause you to walk away from God. Listen to what he just said to the children of Israel.